Welcome to our midweek well of refreshing. I was just talking about my opportunity to get in a long walk, in fact 2 days, about a little over 2 miles, and I felt so refreshed and refueled, and I needed that because those of you that are on now know that last Saturday I had the double header. My team and I, my sister Bernice, my spiritual daughters and my spiritual sons, we had the double header at the Dunkin' Donuts, so we had a busy weekend, a busy day. So I needed to be refueled. I needed to be refreshed. And I want to thank my sister. I want to thank my spiritual daughters, Ellen. I want to thank Brenda. I want to thank Connie and my spiritual son, Manny, for your continued support. And for all of those who purchased my book, Patsy, thank you so much. For those that purchased my books and those that came out on Saturday, we had a wonderful time at the Kingdom Entrepreneurship Roundtable, 100X Roundtable. Great participation. Holy Spirit was there. It was a marvelous opportunity for us to hear about the principles for doing business God's way and just to spend quality time together. We were able to embrace each other. We were able to touch each other and get away from just the phone. So it was an excellent time. And we're planning another one for next month, and you don't want to miss it if you're in the area. You know, as I've mentioned to you guys before each Wisdom Wednesday, I spend quality time in prayer for the words that I say to be edifying and pleasing to God, but to pray for each one of you individually. And not by your name, but for each viewer, whether you're live or will hear the replay. Today I heard the Holy Spirit. Hey, Linda. Thank you, Linda. I heard the Holy Spirit say one word to me, and I want to share that word with you, and it was kindness. Kindness. And I thought about it. I'm giving myself a little more volume. You know, there's so much meanness going on right now. We have the wars that are going on. Hey, cuz. I'm just mentioning that the Holy Spirit spoke the word kindness to me. And I'm just reflecting on how not only are there wars being fought with guns and weapons, but there are wars being fought with our tongues, the things that we say to each other. We have the campaigns going on for our presidential election. And then the election coming up, the words that are being said on the campaign trail, so mean. But the wars are not just happening in the political arena. What are we saying in our homes to each other, in our schools? And beloved, may I go on and say, even in our churches, we've got to be kinder to each other. We've got to. If you turn on the news any day, sons and daughters killing their mothers and fathers, killing the children, shooting police officers, shooting teenagers and drive-by. Kindness, I implore you. The homeless, I pass them and I'm seeing more women, I'm seeing more families. And when I say I pass them, I'm not just passing them by. Beloved, I try to keep in my car little bags of goodies with cash money for them to get a meal and hygiene products. So if I stop and I can reach out the window and give it to them, I do. We've got to be kinder to each other. That's the word from the Lord, and definitely a word from my heart.